About set to go. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Off the plate, ball one.
And a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And up next for San Francisco, Oslevis Basabe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. The pitch. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
No, he beat it.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result.
Line drive, caught.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well.
Diving stop at second. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Payton.
So now the DH spot, Payton Smith. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. The second run scores, and they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. And the batter is George Springer. The other way, and that's just foul. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Brent Rooker. First pitch swinging.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Really
One ball,
good
two
take,
strikes,
especially with
count.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. And here is Matt Chapman. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
He's safe.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once he kept that ball fair down the line, he was off to the races for the triple. Awesome.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. High fly ball down the left field line. Ramos makes his way towards it, nabs it, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Stephen Kwan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So runner at second, 2 down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. That one the other way. Suarez throw to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Line drive. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Elliot Ramos.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Carroll makes the catch, inning over. And we're back.
Leading
and
up
now
for the Diamondbacks,
it's Josh Naylor.
the first baseman, Josh
Verlander back to
Naylor.
work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Pavin Smith, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's
0-1.
usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a
No ball,
miss,
2
and he got him
strikes.
to chase.
Ball, that's high.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th. And now the shortstop, Oslevis Basabe. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Toss to Naylor, and a quick out, number 1. To the right side, and that one handled. He'll do it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Brent Rooker, the next Giant to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Springer on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the desert, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
On the ground, could be 2. Save!
He beat it!
Stephen Kwan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Here's Mookie Betts now. Yastrzemski snags it, and that is. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 2.
Josh Naylor.
Swing and a ground ball. Basabe. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So a man at first. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
There's one. Out. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Basabe. And that's the third out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carroll hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Line drive, Adam in center field. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Verlander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one in the air. Bogarts makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. On the ground, right side. And that squirts through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This is Corbin Carroll. Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Stephen Kwan. Fouled off to the right. Squirts away a little bit. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Here's Mookie now.
For the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, and now Osleivis Basabe. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker, the next Giant to hit.
Rooker.
And a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Carroll pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Late swing fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. We're at the top of the eighth. Leading off, Wilmer Flores. Now a fly ball to right center. Springer on the move. And it's caught for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 in this one. Now one out to right. Springer there makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to
got to pause on that thought. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. So back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 50.
And that one pulled foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Betts. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Willie Adames. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with it.
And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ripped on the ground to second. That's the ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.